Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, helping you perform some winning plays of your own in your home's very own hard, wooden, or marble gridiron field. Your dinner table. Of course on a budget. I don't know about you, but as a non-football fan who's kind of a football fan, I can't help but smile as wide as everyone else who are football fans at the sight of a game on TV on Sundays, or just hearing it in the background while you're doing other things. So suffice it to say, I am more than happy that the NFL season is in full swing. Week 1. We kicked it off this past Thursday on NBC when the Bucks beat the Cowboys. Now it's time for you to beat those hunger pains with the NFL Family Cookbook, entertaining year-round with the NFL, featuring the recipes of Brett Favre, John Elway, Harry Lawn, Emmitt Smith, Steve Young, Deacon Jones, the late Junior Seau, R.I.P. JS, Mike Ditka, Gale Sayers, Phil Simms, Kerry Collins, and many more players, analysts, broadcasters, administrators, staffers, coaches, many wives and family members, and even the commissioner of the NFL himself. After yesterday's solemn anniversary, I think you could all use a real pick-me-up in the form of a touchdown. Preferably one for the home team, and even more preferably, one for the Giants and Jets, according to the state of New Jersey anyway. This was picked up for $2.99, and it is a Smith Mark publication. There are many themed menus that you can find at the end of this book to make your recipe decision-making a bit easier if you're entertaining. Yet, because we are in the dog days of summer, I selected a backyard beach party, which consists of the following recipes. Dave Zozit's banana nut bread, or Dave Zott. How do you pronounce that name? Is the Z silent or the S? Kind of tricky. S and Z, Z. Kind of tricky to pronounce, according to the S and Z's, because they're similar pronunciations. Take it from me, who's been getting grammar pretty messed up for about, 21 years. Nevertheless, he's a former guard with the Kansas City Chiefs. We also have Son Jones' Jamaican Jerk Chicken, Green Bay Packers defensive end. And for the seafood lovers, grilled mahi-mahi with spicy pineapple relish, contributed by Junior Seau, the late San Diego Chargers linebacker. Finally, rice and peas. So really on the whole, this is more of a Jamaican twist on your backyard beach party. And that's contributed by Kevin Carter, St. Louis Rams defensive end, pictured here with his wife Shima as they fry plantains. An oxtail stew with vegetables is not my ideal choice for a backyard beach party, thank you very much. We're not actually in stew weather just yet. It's the dog days of summer. As if those recipes weren't enough, we have official cooking signals from the NFL. Translated on the bottom for what they actually mean. For example, first down, preheat the oven. Mince, an illegal crack black block, an optional ingredient. That is a player disqualified. So I guess it's an optional swapped out ingredient. And dinner time, appropriately, touchdown, field goal, or successful extra point try. And it is my hope, and the hopes of those who contributed to this cookbook, that you will score a touchdown with whatever recipe or whatever menu you select for entertaining this football season. Again, I chose the recipes from the backyard beach party, but there's also a draft day brunch, a down-home trading camp blowout, a preseason patio luncheon, an elegant playoff weekend dinner party. You'll want to save that for way after the season, a Thanksgiving weekend football feast, and the rest of the menus, which all can be used during the regular season. Tailgate barbecue, Monday night house party, the NFL family chili cook-off right here, a Cajun bash, and a Sunday night Italian buffet. Oh, and a football fiesta too if you want a Mexican twist. This stops just short of giving you a Super Bowl menu, but if you want that menu, I highly suggest checking out the NFL Cookbook. I have it in the back. It will be linked below. I reviewed it. And I also have another NFL Cookbook that I'll save for the Super Bowl, hopefully in winter 2022. That's Taste of the NFL from the Super Bowl in Detroit. This cookbook was edited by Jim Nadel, designed by Bill Madrid, and supervised by Tina Dahl. supervisor for the NFL's test kitchen. And yes, folks, if you can believe it, the NFL has its very own test kitchen. The recipes are divided to the NFL's modus operandi: the off-season, training camp, the preseason, the regular season, and the playoffs. Again, stopping just short of Super Bowl recipes. Jim Nato provides the appetizer, aka the introduction to this book. The recipe photography in here is provided scarcely, taking a backseat to the photography of the football players on the field and at home with their wives and family members if applicable. But all photography in here is captured of the highest quality and adds a certain level of delicious appeal off the field and on the field, aka on your table and off your table. I also have to say that the ingredients for the recipes in here are mostly attainable and easy to pick up. So the recipes in here are definitely easy to whip up. And they are in a healthy middle compromise between actual down-home food and gourmet food. They sit right in the middle. A little bit of everything for everyone. And I have to say, the variety of contributions from every person in the NFL, really, in almost every position, with the recipes to equal that variety, well, that is one attractive quality to this book. I wouldn't say more attractive than Brett Favre's wife, Deanna, here. She is real smoking. But it is an attractive quality nonetheless. And, as always, we preach diversity around here in TSR in fun ways. Fun, interactive, creative ways. And in this case, delicious ways. Tailgate with Archie Manning, barbecue with Chris Berman, bake with Desmond Howard, and more in the NFL Family Cookbook. In total, 68 current and former NFL players, coaches, Pro Football Hall of Fame members, television personalities, and their wives and families contribute 96 favorite family recipes. From Paul Tagliabue's summer risotto, Jack Kemp's moist chocolate cake, and Don Sula's Hungarian steak soup, to Son Jones' Jamaican jerk chicken, and Manu Tuya Sissopo's Kahlua pig roast, and much, much more. Paul Tagliabue, by the way, was the former commissioner of the NFL. Along with the recipes and NFL party tips are dozens of photographs of NFL stars on the field and in the kitchen with their wives, including Jeff Blake, Kevin Carter, Tom Coughlin, DeMonte Dawson, Ty Detmer, Tony Dungy, and many more. And Brett Favre, you take home the Lombardi Trophy for hottest wife. This all-star roster of NFL cookbooks and their secret recipes will bring NFL excitement to your kitchen year-round. Officially licensed by the NFL, as you can see here through its holographic sticker. And as far as I can tell, there is no retail price to be found here. Fine by me. For any football fan who grew up in the late 90s, this is certainly timeless. But you know what? The recipes are so easy to whip up, and they look so good, that it's really going to have timeless appeal all year round, even in the off-season. But for lack of recipe photographs, really, I wish there were a bit more in here. I gotta give it 4.5 out of 5 claps. Still, when football season comes rolling, let this cookbook be your guide to bowling in the kitchen. Thanks for tuning in, and of course I'll catch you on the flip side!